YouTube viewers, this is Cynthia Michael from Screen Reviews, reviewing my 394 podcast. And like always, I'm going to try to speak very loudly, very clearly, and very slowly in case you don't understand me. Also, I'll try to do my best not to be too hard during this audio podcast recording as well, not to cause any audio feedback as well. And finally, if you're under 18, this audio podcast will contain some adult language. Well, once again, if you're under 18, this audio podcast recording will contain some adult language. Now, before I begin, in case you guys are wondering what's the noise in the background, there's some, it's kind of windy. It's kind of windy where I am right now in my house. So basically, in case you're wondering what's that swishy sound in the background, there's just some wind. It's kind of windy outside. So in case you're wondering what the noise in the background, in case you're wondering what the noise in the background is. So anyway, let's get into the topic of this podcast. Season 7, episode 1 review. So basically, I'm just going to talk about the main points about this episode. So basically, Oliver has been in jail for 5 months now. So basically, he's been trying to try to get out early, by not starting with the other inmates and whatnot, basically Oliver's, even though he's caged with some of the inmates that he took down from previous episodes, three villains that he took down from previous seasons, is stuck in the same prison with him. So basically, Oliver's trying to be a good model prisoner, not starting anything with these guys, even though these guys want him dead. So anyway, Felicity looks like a hipster now, working at a coffee shop. Her and William are still in protected custody. Diane, aka Rat Canary, is now a police captain at Star City PD. Diane is a police captain now. Mad Dog started a community gym in the Glades in Star City. Curtis is working with August now, alongside Dig. So Dig is still working with August, and Curtis now works with Dick at August. So basically, as for Black Siren, she still pretending to be Loran from Earth 1, and she's now district attorney. Now, so during the 5 months while Oliver was in jail, there's been no sign of Diaz. Also, the city has been vigilante free. Been free of any vigilante acts for 5 months until somebody reaching a new Green Arrow, pick up the mantle. So basically, this is new Green Arrow. It's going around Star City, helping people and whatnot. Even though the city's been vigilante free for 5 months, crime is still rampant in Star City. So whoever this new Green Arrow is, he really is tries to take up the mantle while Oliver is in jail. So basically, Diaz managed to find find where Felicity and William at. So basically, almost kill Felicity, but Kate talks to Arthur's agent for saving Felicity and William. So basically, the Arthur got the news. Diaz had a couple of guys to, bust Oliver up and saying that I killed your wife, blah blah blah. So basically, get off of the Arthur's agent is saying Felicity lies. So anyway, Felicity went to talk to Oliver that I'm tired of running. So basically, I'm not going back to. So basically, Felicity tell Oliver, I'm not going back to witness detection. I'm gonna help Diggle and Curtis find Diaz and take care of him once and for all. So basically, after Felicity said that, she also sending William away to a boarding school. So pretty much after Oliver heard heard Felicity's words, he's like, I've been trying to be a good, good inmate and whatnot. So basically, he's been trying to be a good inmate, not getting into any shit. But so basically, while he was trying to be a good inmate, he let a person got beat up by the bad guys who was trying to hurt him in the first place. So basically, he decided to once again help out people who are weaker than him and blah blah blah, and basically ruin his chances to get him out early with good behavior. So basically, pretty much, after hearing Felicity, and 11 innocent guy got beat up because you put his whole situation with the bad guys and whatnot, and plus he's trying to get out good behavior, he decided to fuck it, screw it, I may be in jail, but I might as well do the right thing while I'm in jail. So basically, that's pretty much what's going on. Now, here's the major point for this episode. It starts off with a flashback. We see a man selling to the island where Oliver got strung on in the first place. So basically, some young guy went back to the island where Oliver, learned how to become an archer, and therefore, and that's how he became the Green Arrow. So basically, while on the island, this young guy got got stuck in the booby trap, and it turns out we see an older version of Roy talking to this young cat who happens to be out of his son William in the future. So basically, this flashback takes place in the future, where we see an older Roy talking to a older version out of his son William, and they start to have a conversation. So anyway, as for this new Green Arrow dude, now I'm not well, one thing to show is he's not whoever this Green Arrow is, whoever this current Green Arrow is, it's not Diggle, it's not Mad Dog or Curtis. So basically, it's like, it could be, it might be a possibility this Green Arrow might be somebody we never seen before, or maybe might be William from the future, somehow managed to travel back to the past. That's just my theory. So anyway, but we don't know for sure who this new Green Arrow is. But so far he's doing a good job protecting Star City from thugs and whatnot. So anyway, So anyway, these are the major points. These are the major points. The major important parts of the first episode of Arrow season 7. So anyway, like always, what do you guys think about this? If you guys already watched this episode, what do you guys think about the first episode? Was it good? Was it great? Or was it alright? Please let me know with the comments below. Anyway, like always, I'm signing off. 1.